Welcome to another episode of the Purely Talk Podcast. I am your host, Mr. DHE, and this is my God.
_TOs. Follow me for more live advice.
Follow the man for more life advice. We was just talking about the Shannon Sharpe situation with Jim Jones that happened on Nightcap last night.
Yeah.
T clearly fell for the bait. At the end of the argument, Unc and Jim Jones was like, man, we was just talking crazy. They were serious. Now, I get it. I'm not part of the culture. You talk about, first of all, I am part of the culture because I'm black.
Just because you black doesn't make you part of the culture.
That's literally the entry. That's literally the minimum you need to enter.
There's Hispanic folks, there's white folks, that's part of the culture. But their skin color doesn't make them, you know what I'm saying, not part of the culture or part of the, you know what I'm saying?
My point.
It's the way they are that's a part of the culture.
Right.
Not the way they look.
Not. At the minimum, you got to be black. Yes or no?
To be a part of the culture?
Yes, at minimum.
No. Being black does not make you part of the culture.
What are you talking about? That's what you need to entry. Now, to stay inside is a different story.
Wow.
When you go into a club, the ID says you got to be, the thing says you got to be at least 18 to enter. To drink, you got to be 21. Blackness is the 18. That gets you in. Now, to be more delved in the culture, to be 21 in the culture, you might have to, have seen Belly or any of the black people movies, Menace to Society. What's the other one?
And this is your 21?
Friday.
This is your 21?
Friday after next. You know what I'm saying?
Man. See, this is what I'm saying.
What I'm saying.
Just because you just proved my point. Just because you black does not mean you in the door.
You
standing outside with everybody else. You have to. It's like
Cap.
what they call it? America's Got Talent or American Idol. You have to audition to get in this club, baby.
To stay in, bro.
Nah, to get in.
To get in is black.
Even when you black, you gotta get in.
What?
Yes.
Yes. What? Wait.
Even when you black, you gotta get in line and you have to audition.
You ain't gotta audition if you black.
It's about who you are and not what you look like. That just because you look black don't mean that you're a part of. You could be a spy. That don't mean you're a part of the culture. Come on, man. Hey, all my people out there, pay attention. Stay woke. Niggas creeping. They gonna find you.
No, with this fake wokeness.
When you sleeping.
Here we go.
But I stay woke.
Here we go. All right, childish, take a deep breath. Bring it back. All right.
I'm just saying. Just because you that's a great thing. Cause like, all right. Just because you bought a souped up car, does that make you a part of the car culture?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
It does make. I can go to a car show and put my car outside.
That doesn't make you part of the car culture. That just means that you bought a nice car and you brought it outside that day.
I'll say this.
But
it doesn't make me a car enthusiast.
If I can come to you, it's the information. It's the things you know.
Yes.
It's
there's levels to it.
The colloquialism. It's certain things that they talk about.
Agreed.
And that they do that you would do if you were really part of that culture.
Agreed.
But if you just go ahead to take your car out there, that don't mean that you're part of that culture.
Yes, I am.
That just means that you're one of the people that like to enjoy being around those people and you had a nice car.
No. If I go every weekend to the car show just to show my car off, that makes me a part of the culture. Now, should I run for president of the club or vice president or secretary of the whatever other club? Nah.
But I
am a member of the club by attending and being a part of the culture,
but by your
showing off my car. I be cooking Ty so much.
What I'm telling you is by your own standards, what I'm telling you is you can technically still run for president and vice president because you're in the door. What I'm telling you is I'm telling you is you can be black and still try to come towards a culture. But we can tell off jump how the way you act, how the way you talk, not just off the way you look. It's a certain feel. It's a certain vibe.
I'm not arguing.
I'm cooking.
Oh my gosh.
He never
cooks. Oh my gosh.
Always cook.
You see this?
It's too easy.
He always does this.
No.
I literally agree to the point to, my thing is, I can be inside the culture.
No.
I can walk in a culture just off my race. Now.
No.
Can I make decisions in the culture? Can I move the needle in the culture? Can I be
By
like
your-
top?
by your
can I,
standards?
no, I can be a member. That's what I'm
By-
saying.
no, by
by
your
my
standards,
I'm a member.
by being
I can
a
be a
member,
member.
If you're a member of something, that
But
automatically
no,
enrolls you in a
that's
lot
not
of
true.
other
That's not true.
same bonuses
That's
and,
not-
and rewards
No, it
that
doesn't.
everyone else in the
No, it
club
doesn't.
get.
No,
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
In
So
anything,
if-
wait.
If you go to
we
a
gonna have
golf
a back and
club
forth. Yeah,
and you're not
perfect.
a-
But you gonna let me
You're
talk.
not a golf
You gonna let me
connoisseur.
talk though. You gonna
You're
let me
not
talk.
a golf. You're not a golf. You just bought a same club and say, hey, let me try this. Let me try this stuff.
Yeah, my turn.
That don't make you a golf
My
person.
turn.
Go
My
ahead.
turn. My turn.
Good.
If I buy a golf club, whatever it's called, and I get a membership, it now makes me a what of the golf club? A member, which is my point. It doesn't make me top ranked. You need seniority.
proved my point.
You need seniority. You need to probably pay more fees to get to a certain level. You need to make friends to get to a certain level, but just to be a member, all I gotta do is pay a fee and buy the clubs, which is my point with the car. To be a member, all I gotta do is get the car. To be a member of the culture, all I got is this.
But see,
to
that's
start
how
off.
spies.
No, wait.
No. That's how spies get into your organizations and take over because you allow off a look and not a feel, a vibe, and what it really is. That's the problem right there.
No,
that's
no,
why there's so
no.
many failed relationships
No,
because
no.
so many people go off the look
No.
and not the inside
No.
or the character that
Maybe.
really makes the person.
Maybe that's true, but that's not
No,
where
that
we're
is
at.
true.
But that's
And
not
I'm
where we're
cooking.
at.
I'm cooking.
You're not cooking me.
Bro.
You're cooking yourself.
No.
And-
You
and-
cooking
and-
yourself.
No,
because just
Ty,
like you
I'm
said,
Ty.
you bought a membership. No.
I'm
You come up with
cooking
these-
you.
no, you make my point. That's
No,
the crazy
what-
point.
You
Just
never.
because you bought a set of clubs and you bought a membership, you infiltrated. That don't mean you can go there and really talk about what's that over there on the back line. No, you should use this out of the sandwich or whatever. Like you don't know the lingo.
Ty be
You don't
ar-
know anything.
I'm saying, but I'm
You're
saying,
not a part of the culture just because you bought a club and a membership. And
Ty, you
just
be
because you bought
arguing
a
and
club
losing
and
so
a
bad.
No. Let me make this point. And just because you have the set of clubs and you bought a membership, that gives you access to the people who are of certain tiers, what allows you to network to get to those certain tiers. But if you know off a look and a vibe that you're just because you're black,
What are we
doesn't
talking
mean that
about?
you're
He
part
just
of-
made my point.
How?
Because I literally said it gets you in the door. Now, once you get in the door, you can socialize and
That's how I know
become
you're not listening. That's how I know you're not listening.
Bro, you're not even letting me talk.
No.
You don't let me talk.
No, because you're about to make a point saying that once you get in it, no. What I'm telling you is if you're able to buy the set of clubs and buy the membership, you can get in the door and that'll get you around those people who have certain levels.
Yes.
Right. But that's what I'm telling you. Just the audition. You're forgetting about the audition. Before you get into the club, I need to see let me see how you talk.
First
Let me
of all-
have a conversation.
first of all-
let's see how it really is before
first of
you
all,
really let somebody in.
Cap.
That's bull.
That's
bull.
Cap.
See?
Cap. This is what I'm saying because he proved my point. I ain't even got to argue no more. I don't even know I'm yelling. He proved my point already.
I really didn't.
When you walk in the club, when you walk in any club, there is a section for the regular folks, and there is a section for the folks that really know, and there is an extra section that is secret that is called the after party that Diddy only invites specific people.
Oh.
I'm saying there's levels to everything. So when you walk in the club, yeah, you're a member, but now there's the VIP. They're more culture. Then there's the VIP. They have more culture. But what I'm saying is the entryway, the entry ticket, the minimum requirement. The minimum requirement.
Just because you black.
Hey,
does
let me
not make you
finish.
part of the culture.
The minimum requirement is this right here.
No, that's how spies. That's how spies infiltrate.
Wait. Now, once you get tested, you can get kicked out of the culture.
No, this is
Agreed. You can get kicked out. If they start testing you, man, have you seen this? Who is this? Who Jada Pinkett played in that movie with Tupac? What? Yeah, like these type of questions. Why was Will crying in that scene with Uncle Phil? Like all of these black culture, moments that black people really know about. You get tested and you get checked if you're not. But what I'm saying is entry minimum. Come on, man. This
again.
Because guess what?
Proving my point.
I didn't even, you know what? Because guess
Keep
what?
proving it. No,
guess
the
what?
more you talk, you prove it.
Because guess what?
We're talking about spies.
A white person can't walk into the culture club. They gotta prove themselves before A black person.
So you don't
wait,
think you gotta prove yourself?
wait. Listen, because this is my. I'm putting the nail in your coffin right now, boy. I'm about to put you 6 feet under, bro. A white person.
You really kamikaze.
A white person, respectfully, right, got to prove themselves even before they make it to that door. When you black, they ain't about to question you. Now, once you get in the club and you start talking, wait, something off with you. But the white person, he ain't gonna even make it. Come on, bro. I be cooking you so much. You need to study up when you come to the studio, man. You be so unprepared for me. You can't debate me. You can't out debate me.
You made my point.
You can't out no. I'm telling you,
point.
black, you don't
thing,
need to audition. You're saying you need to audition. White person needs to audition.
If you're
black person, you don't need to audition.
Yes,
now,
you do.
once you get in that club, we about to test you, and we gonna see if you really part of the culture
But that's
or not.
how spies infiltrate.
We don't care about no spouse. What you talking about?
See?
He going with this other point that makes no sense.
See, this is what he's doing, right? He's trying to make it seem like black folks are ignorant and don't know how to sift out the bad and the good.
Here you go.
That's why he's making it seem. He's making it seem just because you black, we're going to accept you. No.
Yes.
Black people.
Yes.
Black people.
Yes.
Black people
That's what
accept
we do.
people off the content of their character, not off how they look.
You tripping.
That's how we judge.
You lying. You capping.
I didn't say niggas. I said black people.
You capping.
You have a nigga mentality.
You lying. I cooked. This is the second episode in the round.
You in this figure. You a black Hispanic. In this figure.
And guess what? I'm in there.
Figure.
I'm in there.
My Hispanic.
My nigga.
No, you can't say it.
Yep. What?
You're not in the club.
Oh my God.
Get in the comment section.
Hey,
do you think he speaks Spanish? English is his second thing. So that means he's not even from here.
First of all,
remember growing up, they used to talk about the African booty scratches. Don't forget about the black Hispanic booty scratches.
When you lose, now you gotta attack.
No, we
like
ain't
Donald
losing.
Trump.
No, we
Once you
lost.
start losing, all you got now is insults. Man, fight me fair. Fight me fair.
The thing
fight
is,
me fair.
What you fail to realize is, and when you go to play this back and everybody listens to it and they start commenting, T, you are masterminding this. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, thank you. I know.
I got a question.
Wait, hold on. When they play this back, they be like, T, you master. I'm like, oh, yeah, I know.
No, you didn't.
They're gonna say, this man not part of the culture. He's
first
not
of all,
part. He voted for Donald Trump.
That's a big cap. 1, 2. Have you ever played? Do you know how to play spades?
Yes.
I don't know how to play spades.
And you gonna let him in the door?
Yes, they will. They will. Now,
come on,
this
man.
Shannon Sharp and Jim Jones situation.
Wait.
I'm trying to get to something.
No, you don't know how to play spades.
I don't.
You don't know how to play spades.
I don't. I tried learning. It's so.
Pity pat?
I think I do know how to play pity pat. I don't really know to play much games, like card games. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What you played growing up, bro?
Dominoes, checkers, chess.
Okay, dominoes. Ain't too many niggas playing checkers or chess.
Well,
black people playing it.
I am a cultured black man. Sorry.
You're not black, bro.
I'm a cultured black man. I'm a cultured
you
African
speak
American.
Spanish. You see what I mean by spies and infiltration? He speaks. He's a fluid speaking Spanish person. He don't claim us. And you see how just because you see what he wants you to do. He wants you to think just because he's black, he can get. You know what I'm saying? He can get inside the club. He can't even get in.
Boom, boom. Boom.
Let's go.
Yeah,
I'm cooking him.
Boy,
I'm cooking dinner. I sent him to the store and I am the winner. I won, bro.
When you lose, you just get to rambling. I got a question for you.
Oh man.
Have you seen the Chris Brown performances lately on stage with the women where he's dancing on them all sexually and stuff?
No, but I've seen them after show pictures. When they all up on him taking the pictures and he I seen those.
Yeah.
Man,
no.
He the man, bro. Ain't he make him pay for that? Bro, you a pimp.
And they willingly pay. Not willingly as in like we know they were willingly doing it before, but willingly as in like I'll give you whatever you want. I feel like women be taking out money out of their bank account like out of their savings. I need this picture with Chris Breezy.
Yeah.
Now, if your girl, because I saw somebody broke up with a girl because they went to a Chris Brown concert and he was dancing a little bit. He was being a performer. Got close to the lips, got grinding on the girl, all that good stuff. What are you allowing? I said it. Are you allowing your lady, your girl to go to a concert and be danced on stage like that? Or if she does give back the energy Chris Brown is giving in that moment, are you staying?
Hell yeah. What's the point of being mad? And secondly, hell yeah, you let her go. I'd rather her dance on Chris Brown than some random cat. Man, come on, man. Chris Brown trying to choose your woman? Man, that's the ultimate, like, and then knowing my woman, she gonna choose me regardless. I don't care if he a multimillionaire.
She gonna lead. Todd,
No.
your girl is
My
not choosing
girl-
you over
son,
Chris Brown
any
if she
woman-
gets a taste
Let
of
me-
Chris
let-
Brown.
let-
What are you
let-
talking
let-
about?
Let me tell you this, my boy. And this could be the confidence, this could be cocky. Call it arrogance, call it what you want.
Delusion is what it's called. Delusion.
Call it what you want. Any woman in the world, you hear me? And I know some women gonna be, I know that. No, woman. If, like I said, don't go off what you see. Go off what you know. You feel what I'm saying? And that's all I'm gonna say.
You said nothing.
Like I said,
You said nothing.
yeah, like walking up and showing your skin color. It said nothing.
Oh my!
But that
God.
don't mean it let you in. So again, like I said, going back, if
You
going
saying nothing. You keep
what
saying
I'm
like
saying
I say.
is,
Say it.
no woman I'm with gonna leave me for no other man.
Oh,
That's
you
how I feel.
boy, you boy. Yes, that's right.
how I
And you
feel.
have the right to feel that way. You also have the
If
right
I
to be
was with
delusional.
his woman,
Boy,
she wouldn't leave me for him.
Ooh,
That's how I feel.
I
And
know.
no
and you-
disrespect to Chris. Chris,
you
is
have-
like, this is nothing on Chris. This
He
is just
don't
saying
care,
that
Ty,
I'm
he
not-
don't care.
What I'm saying
That
is,
man
I
don't
am
care.
what I'm saying is, I am so secure in myself, and I'm so secure in my situation. If my girl goes to, I don't care if my girl goes to a concert with
Usher.
with God. You hear me?
Well,
I know she
okay.
gonna be faithful to me.
Alright,
and I'm talking. I don't care if she go to the strip club with the devil.
Well, that's even worse.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right there.
She ain't doing nothing. She ain't doing nothing. They gonna say, man, be I cheating
That's
on.
the
She'll
worst
come back
level
and tell
right
me
there.
everything. That's I guess how player I am, bro. I'm a player. And that's how secure I am.
All right.
Would you leave your woman?
No.
Obviously, you leave. No.
No.
Amber, pay attention.
I'm
If you
I'm
go to a
answering
Chris-
direct. I ain't doing all that extra stuff you doing.
So you ain't gonna leave her.
all this running
So if
around
she-
the circle.
so if
Answer
Chris
the
Brown
question
chooses
direct.
your
Why
wife-
don't you just talk?
So if Chris Brown chooses your wife at his concert,
Uh-huh.
Usher comes up to her, he's serenading her, kissing all on her, getting close up on her, and she start giving it back. Next thing you know, her eyes start getting watery, her lips start getting wet, her nose start getting a little snotty because she about to cry. You know what I'm saying? Mascara running and all that stuff. And she
Yep.
look at him dead in his eye. He just, what you doing? He kissed her right on the, what you doing?
I'm gonna have a very heated discussion with my wife.
Why? She couldn't control him kissing her? That's Usher. You got to take it on the chest.
Are you not gonna let me talk?
I'm sorry.
I just need to
But
talk.
cause you crazy.
And when I say heated, I don't mean physical. I'm not gonna have a physical.
we don't know
argument with
that.
my wife.
We don't
I'm
know
telling
that.
you.
No,
I'm
we don't know
telling
that. We don't trust that.
I'm telling you though, right? But I will have a heated discussion with my wife because why did you put yourself in that situation in the first place?
She went to have fun, dude.
Shout out to Tyler. Shout out to Tyler, the girl that sings Water. Usher came up to her at one of his concerts in Vegas and started doing all of the stuff he do, right? And she, no sir, I'm taking. I'll dance and hey, but you ain't about to spin me around and do Kiki Palmer on me. That's the kind of woman I got. My baby ain't about to let you do all that. No, shout out to Tyler, because a real woman, right? Not to say the other women aren't real. Shout out to y'all too. I'm
No,
just
that's what
saying.
that's what he's saying.
I'm just saying.
He's implying.
I'm just saying.
He's implying.
I'm just saying.
He's
A real
implying.
woman gonna be like, nah, I'm
No.
taking,
No.
and I'm good.
Oh,
I love you, Usher. I
No.
love you, Chris.
No.
I love you, whoever
You
the
being
artist
unrealistic.
is. But
You being unrealistic.
I don't want none
a
of
real
that.
woman would.
Ha.
She's a celebrity.
Ah.
Let's start there. Secondly,
You asked
we're
me
talking,
and I-
we're
no,
talking
you
about
a-
regular people in a regular situation. Let's be honest.
You
They're melting
asked
in the
me
famous
and
words,
I
in the famous
answered.
words, in the famous words
I didn't
of
beat
Mystical,
around the
make a
bush.
woman draws melt like butter. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't beat around the bush.
If
I
your
gave you a
woman,
direct
if
answer.
anybody woman,
You
except
can't
for, except
answer
for mine,
goes
goes to a Chris Brown or a Usher concert and they serenading them, you know what they're gonna do? They gonna melt like butter.
Yeah, I
Except
ain't
for
say
mine.
she's not. I ain't say she's not. Mine might melt. Yeah, she might melt. But I'm
She gonna leave the seat wet.
I'm saying that's fine.
Usher
That,
gonna be
you
like,
can't
damn,
help it.
girl, come back up here.
You can't help that. You can't help that.
But
But,
what-
your
what-
body
what-
doing stuff.
but what if Chris
whenever
be like-
whenever I see an if any attractive, I can't even think of Rihanna. I don't even think- Rihanna. Shout out to Riri.
You don't think she attractive?
Not that. I don't think that she's not my type.
So you don't think Rihanna bad?
I think she bad. She's just
No,
not my bad.
no. You just say you
She's
just
not
you,
my
you-
bad.
But you wouldn't even if she was bad. You still use it in a sexual way. Then you about to use it in a sexual.
No, I just couldn't think of nobody. Because the girl I was thinking of isn't a singer. So I was like, why would I pick an actress? Why would an actress act like this? So I was trying to think of a singer specifically.
You never know. She might love Chris.
My mind went to Janet Jackson too. And I was
You
like,
like Janet? What you like? Old bit? I mean, old women?
No, I was thinking of women that perform dances like that on stage,
Mhm.
but I couldn't think of any. The first one that came to my mind was Janet Jackson because I remember watching her.
Okay, use Janet. Use Janet.
So if Janet started, I can't help if I get erect. That stuff you can't help. What I can help is kissing or grabbing or touching or doing anything that might make my wife feel uncomfortable.
Oh, you got your taco. This is a once in a lifetime experience. If
I'm giving you my
Rihanna,
answers.
Beyonce,
I'm giving you my
Megan Thee
answers.
any one of these Jones or these
And they're all
famous,
beautiful.
these famous women,
All
I
beautiful.
don't care, actor or whatever, even if it was for a role in a movie. If any one of these women,
You can't help it. Yeah.
no, if any one of these women got you on stage and
Uh-huh.
she put her hand on on her back and nothing, and she got you rubbing on her, you will sit there and do it, even as a married man.
Nope.
Yeah, you know why? Because
Nope.
that's a once in a lifetime experience.
Nope.
Man, that's your wife. You always put her hands on her.
Nope. I'm
If
not
I'm married
putting myself in
and
situations
I'm
like
on
that.
stage with any one of these women, I'm taking full advantage of what they would allow me to do.
And that's that as a human is your right. If you want to do that, I'm telling you what I'm gonna do. Huh? I'm telling you what I'm gonna do or not gonna do. You can do whatever you want, T.
You beat women.
Here you go.
I don't know.
Putting out stuff on me.
I didn't have anything.
No comeback. So what do you do?
That's why she wouldn't do
Try
it.
to bring
He beats women.
another black man now. That's crazy.
No,
Crab in a
What's
bucket.
crazy is how you brought up Chris Brown and Rihanna and then started talking about how you beat women. That's crazy. That was a hell of a transition.
That's crazy. But you see, I'm not gonna entertain that because if you entertain
No,
it,
that's
then
all jokes. That's all
it
jokes.
gives
But
it gives it credence.
But at the same time, it's like if your wife was on, if not anybody's wife was on stage except for mine, and anything would happen, I'd say, bro. And even if it did, bro, I would be like, all right, cool. That was a once in a lifetime experience for my
I
wife.
think, in all seriousness, I think I would accept a lot. I don't know if
It's
I
a
would be
one-time-
okay. I don't know if I would be okay with a kiss though.
It's a one-time life experience.
I understand what you're saying, but
She's
I don't know if I would be okay with a kiss.
She's probably never. Now, what I wouldn't be okay with is if she's chasing them city to city. Now we got a problem. Now you trying to get chose every night. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah, that would be
Now
bad.
you trying to get him to
That'd
take
be
you
bad.
down.
That'd be bad.
Yeah.
That'd be bad.
No,
That'd be-
no.
Nah, but I don't think a kiss. I can't do the kiss. I don't care. I don't care if it's once in a lifetime. I don't know if I can. Nah, bruh. Nah.
So
No.
who's a sexy man to you?
No such thing. Me.
I was trying to set you up.
Yeah, I know you was. You tried.
Who's a beautiful man to you?
Me.
Idris Elba.
Hey,
Wait a minute.
wow.
Wait a minute.
I knew it.
But if the sexiest man in the world, hypothetically, walked up to your wife,
let's say her.
can I finish? I'm just playing.
I
Go ahead. No,
apologize.
that's a joke. That was a joke. That was a
My
joke.
apologies,
No,
apologies,
no,
apologies.
No, go ahead.
If whoever my wife has and I think Chris Brown is her what they call famous crush or her
Who?
celebrity crush.
Okay.
Chris Brown.
Okay.
Chris Brown and some other white boy that I'm not familiar with.
Oh, she gonna get a white boy the butt.
And-
He
Huh?
ain't gonna tell you.
You gonna get him in the butt?
No, she gonna give the white man the butt.
Nah.
They always give the white man the booty.
Why? Is this a race thing?
Nah, like you said, it's nothing to look at. You know what I'm saying? When they come inside the door, something about skin color.
What?
I don't know.
Yeah, you ain't making
I
no
was,
sense.
I was trying to
nah.
make it 360.
You try. You
But-
be trying.
No,
I
but
get
no,
that.
no,
You
but
be
no,
trying.
No, like you said, the white man don't have to audition. They got this the complexion for the
You be tr-
connection. Is
you-
what you said.
You be trying.
Like you said, you're in the culture
I,
because you have the complexion for the connection.
literally said the white man has to audition. That's how I know you don't be listening.
No,
I
no, no,
literally
no.
said the white man has to
But I
audition.
say everyone has to audition.
And that's
And
what we
I'm
disagree.
what I'm saying is because you have the complexion for the connection, you saying that you don't have to audition.
Yes,
That's all I'm saying.
but you're saying white man.
No, because the white man has the complexion for the connection. That's how I used it. You're
He
not
does-
listening.
he
I'll
does
be
not
cooking
have-
this man. Y'all gotta go back and play this back, bro. I really be cooking. This man be like, what? This ain't
What?
Spanish class, nigga.
I swear, I wish we had a lot more viewers so that they could watch these videos and leave comments. Because I swear, you be thinking, you be doing
I'm
something.
right, bro.
Ty, do you know what complexion is?
Yeah.
What
your
is
skin color.
complexion? So,
If you have the complexion for the connection,
meaning
that means you gotta
you're
get.
black. You have the complexion for the connection.
Right.
Meaning you are black, so you have the connection. A white man doesn't have the complexion.
What you're failing to realize,
for
and
the
this is why I say
connection.
I be cooking, he don't be listening. I said we was talking about she would just go with the white man because he has the complexion for the connection. Just because he's a white man, that's what I was saying. She was gonna go.
I hear what you're saying with
But
that,
when
but it doesn't connect to the previous.
No. But no. It does because yes. Let me start saying that. It
my
does
God.
because
This man.
no,
Hey,
listen.
let's move on. Let's just move on.
Wait. This is let me because everybody know I'm full circle. It does because you said you have the complexion for the connection to get into the culture club, and I'm telling you, you got to audition even though you got the complexion.
All right, T.
Thank
All right,
you. Thank
got
you
it.
for admitting I'm.
You
That's
got
all
it.
I
No,
wanted,
you,
bro.
You got it. No,
Thank
you got
you,
it.
bro.
No, you got it. You
Uncle
got it.
Uncle Jim Jones, man.
No, not even Uncle and Jim Jones. We already discussed that.
You Uncle Jim Jones.
Did you hear about Pusha T and Travis?
I heard that. I thought it was crazy because Travis not a battle rapper, but
yeah, right.
he could make a hot track that make white folks want to go crazy because they got the
Yeah,
complexion
but-
for the connection.
But it's not gonna really hit. We're not gonna listen to Travis Scott on a diss record.
He has yes, he does. He has the complexion for the connection. He's
He-
in the
he-
club. He's part of the
Nah,
culture according to your
He
standards.
does. But he is. I'm not arguing. That's not argument.
to
But
me-
no one in the culture is going against Pusha T. I mean, maybe Drake. Other than that,
And Wayne,
and Wayne. But Wayne ain't. Did you hear his album?
come on, man.
Oh, okay. So Wayne,
Carter 6 was fire.
Wayne got to go sit down somewhere
Carter 6 was fire.
and regenerate and come back. Pop, Carter 7. 6. He don't want Pusha.
Your
He don't-
favorite
the
rapper
way
is J.
Push-
Cole. He
the way-
bowed out of the fight.
Yes, and we took that L. So
So
why
don't- so
can't you
don't-
take an L?
I don't take
Take
an L.
take your L.
Drake low. Drake
Take your
won.
L. No. Wayne. Carter 6.
No, that was a dub. I liked it.
You know what? I respect your opinion.
Music is subjective.
Yes, it is. I respect it. But your boy Travis does have the connection. So he might get somebody on. So watch him get Kanye.
Why?
Because Pusha this Kanye too.
Yeah, but why would he go get Kanye for a track? He could just do it himself.
Not to
Travis
create
Scott
the
is a way
track.
bigger artist than Kanye West
Yes,
right now.
we're talking about the connections that he might have. And I'm talking about the only person in the culture.
But
Is Kanye still the culture? Is he still part of the culture?
he has, according to your standards, yeah, he has the complexion for the connection.
You see, this is what I'm talking. You keep bringing it back to an argument that you lost so
No, no,
bad.
no.
Because every time,
How I'm bringing it back?
because every time you bring it up, you prove my point even more.
Wait.
Wait. My point was the complexion for the connection gets you in. Now, in order to stay in, you got to prove that you're a part of the culture. You get tested. Kanye is proven that he's not really a part of the culture
How?
anymore.
He said George Bush don't like black people. He walked up on stage when Taylor Swift won the award and said
Yes,
Beyonce had the best album of all time.
Yes.
He
And
was for
now
black people.
And now he's out here doing
was a backpack
swastika
rapper.
and doing the KKK sign and wearing KKK clothes. That I'm sure
His
that
fight
gets
is
you
not with
booted
black
out.
people. If you listen to
I
Kanye
don't
West,
care
I'm
who
not
it's
against
with.
anybody, but I'm just, from what I understand from his message, his fight is against Jewish people, not black people. That's why he wears the KKK outfit.
Okay, so what you're telling me is that
I don't
you
support
can-
it. I just don't support it, though. I want people to know that.
Who were the KKK against?
Anyone that's not pure white.
Correct. So if you wear something that represents that culture, what are you saying? You can't just pick, oh wait, I'm specifically only going like you can't now change what that symbol means. It means anyone that's not what I want it to be, I hate. So he can't just be like, I'm Jewish people. Nah, nigga, that means niggas too. It means Hispanics too. It means anyone that isn't pure white, which is crazy because he's black. Which back to the whole conversation. Nigga, you could get kicked out. Now,
But see, but the thing is though, but he's telling you, it's like the Colin Kaepernick thing. I think people just take clips and they fail to listen to his whole message because his battle is not against blacks. His battle is, for some reason, is with Jewish people.
I understand what you're saying,
So
but
what-
you're
what-
using symbols that were used to oppressed.
How
The
we do
black
that?
culture.
America does that now. They have schools called Robert E. Lee high
Correct.
school and stuff like
Yeah.
that. What are we talking about?
But we expect that from the oppressor. We don't expect that from a slave that got free and now he's coming back to oppress us.
He was never a slave, man.
Ooh, You see, you're missing he missed it.
No.
He missed it.
No.
You missed it.
No, I see what you're saying.
No, but you missed it.
I see what you're saying,
Obviously,
'cause
I don't
it
mean a
sounded
literal.
good.
Obviously, I don't mean a literal slave. It was the example that I gave.
Yes, it sounded
I
good.
cooked you.
It sounded
But I'm
good.
saying, but it's true.
It sounds good.
It's true.
But how could you be a slave? No, he was never a slave. That's what I'm telling you.
Nigga, you missing the point.
Say it again. I like the way you say that.
You
again.
miss.
Say it again. I want to see if you can repeat it.
We expect that from the oppressor. We don't expect it from the slave that got free to come back and oppress the people. We was just working together in the cornfield yesterday. You got free. Now you want to come back on the high horse and oppress me because you free? No. Come on. That's what he's doing. Whether he thinks it or not, whether his point is only to this, but it's also affecting.
But how does whatever he does, or negative, or even positive, or negative, how does it affect you as a consumer?
Me?
Yeah.
Not a bit, because I don't support him, and I don't really buy nothing of his.
But do you still find yourself listening to his old stuff? Because listening to his artist still supports him.
Do I find myself? No, not really. No, not really. Now, I'm not gonna say like if it came on, I would turn it off. I'm not like against it that much.
Right.
But I'm not like searching for it. Like how
Right.
you be searching Wayne songs, like you go because that's your boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I won't lie.
I don't have nothing to say.
Like if he drops a brand new song, I might go check it out.
I'm not listening to it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
At all?
Man, he lost me, bro. You know what I'm saying? About him getting into the club and having the complexion, I think that, like, I think he's covered though.
Yeah,
because like you know how we are as black people, like we're really like forgiving, like you know what I'm saying. Except for Jussie Smollett, I for some reason I don't know.
And I just saw him propose to his boyfriend.
I don't want to hear about that.
Oh, my bad.
You know what I'm saying? But not the homophobic, but it's like
I was like, oh, he's still out here moving around.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't hear about it, nigga.
Okay.
The subway, nigga.
Okay.
Yeah, but like, yeah, but it's like that. Like, I really don't want to hear anything about Juicy Smollett. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I really don't.
I get it.
Like,
I get it.
And I get
so
it. But
he got kicked out of the club.
I ain't gonna say he got kicked out of the club.
Yeah, because
he's
he
still
really
sheltered and
culture.
protected.
Yeah,
by,
yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying though. Like, that's how we are. It's still sheltered. Like, you would really have to be. Even think about it, even like people who you quote unquote as people who go against the culture, like they're still sheltered to a point. You know what I'm saying?
You said Unc. When did he go against the culture?
No, not Unc. I didn't mean to say Unc.
Oh,
no.
I got you. Okay.
No, I probably was in
Got
thought,
you.
but
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like even people who like a Candace Owens or something like that, people still rock with her. You know what I mean? Because like me personally,
I don't think she's inside though.
I think
Well, she might just be a member. She might be a member, like me.
Bro, like I listen to her and I just hear what she got to say because sometimes she makes some really good points.
I agree.
Like-
I feel like most people don't want to listen. Whenever you're arguing the opposite side of whatever you believe, most times in conversation, people don't even give you the respect to just listen or hear you out.
Right.
Because they are already ready to respond. I do
Right.
that a lot in conversation.
Yeah, me too.
We do that a lot. So it's like, if you, to your point, if you sit down and listen to her speak, she's not really saying sometimes stuff you disagree with, but it's not like something that's way out there. Like if you think about it and sit there, you'd be like, hey, yeah, she got a point.
Mhm.
You know, in certain things, not everything, whatever it is you agree in is what you agree in, and whatever you don't is what you don't.
Yeah.
So do you think Travis is going to respond to Pusha T?
I think
Yay or nay?
I think no, because it probably would have been happening right now. Like I ain't gonna lie, to me it's old news. Like especially once the NBA Finals. It's Game 7 as we recording this today. So like you know what I'm saying. I'm like my mind's on that, and like you hear that the Lakers sold for $10 billion.
Ooh-wee.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, like I ain't gonna lie.
And he bought that for what? I think I saw like $60 million in 87 or something like that.
I'm gonna be real with you. Between the reviews of the Carter 6 and stuff like that, that news with Pusha T really came and went. It came and went, bro. And then like think about it, they had to bring it back up by him saying something else. Like I'm hearing him saying something else about, I guess, actually describing the situation.
Yeah.
And I'm like, other than that, I'm like, okay.
Okay, do you think he had a right to feel away? Did you hear the story? Like what happened? Like they were in a session.
Yeah. I heard it.
Travis Scott came to the studio and played the songs for Pharrell. Pharrell was in the session as well. A few days later, the album drops, and on one of Travis's songs, Drake is dissing Pharrell. So your boy Pusha felt some type of way. Like, why are you coming in, interrupting our session, and then smiling in Pharrell's face, knowing that you have a track that this is the man you want admiration from or respect from, or you know, do you think that is kind of foul?
It seemed like the man you all right. For example, maybe because you don't know what really happened, but maybe he picked. It seemed like all right. Somebody said something to the little kid, and he stepped up. You know what I'm saying, and say, "Nah, like fight me" or some stuff like that. But really, in all actuality, if you be honest, man, mind your business. You feel what I'm saying? Because Pharrell never said anything about it. But now, when he goes to do interviews or he goes to promote another product or a project or something like that, he's going to be asked about that when, you know what I'm saying, when in actuality, if he would have never said anything in the music or said anything in the interviews, we would have never known the situation. You know what I'm saying? So that just go to show, like, Pharrell, it didn't bother Pharrell at all.
But I think him being so close-knit with Pharrell, from what it seems like, because I don't know him, obviously.
Yeah.
He feels like, to your example, Pharrell, respectfully, is the guy that isn't going to throw the punches. So Pusha being the big dog is like, I'm going to throw the punch for you because I know you ain't really like that.
Yeah.
So maybe he did that. Maybe Pharrell does feel a way. I would feel a way if I was in a beef, I was having some issue with somebody, and you were commingling with him while commingling with me.
I was never your friend if that happened.
That's my point. So that's why Pusha
Unless
feels like
me and that person were already friends
before us.
So it's like, hey, I rock with you.
Right.
And I'm going to continue to rock with you the way I rock with you. But I'm going to let this person know, hey, I rock with you too. But y'all, like, that's between y'all.
But that's what I'm saying. But that would make more sense to me rather than me just sneaking in like, and me and you rappers and me and you cool and this nigga come and diss you. And I'm talking to you like we cool. And I know I got a diss on my record. Not like I'm going to feel a way as your friend. I'm gonna tell bro now. I don't think nobody telling Drake get that off of here. I don't think nobody telling Drake that because any verse from Drake, but does Travis?
That's Travis
Drake?
Scott, bro.
Yeah,
that's Travis Scott.
So prove my point even more, bro. We don't need that right now. I was just with Pharrell. That's my dog. Please take this off of here. Why you even throwing shots at my dog?
But the thing is though, how we know Travis didn't lay what he had laid down, and then Drake went and did what he did, and then it's like they mix and mastered it and put it out. We don't even know if he heard the final edit until X, Y, and Z. Again.
Oh, he heard it.
And then again.
Oh, he heard it.
This could be some stuff like behind the scenes with Pharrell. Pharrell probably was like, hey, yeah, take your shots. Hey, yeah, tell a story. He probably gave him permission to say what he wanted to say this. So
Pusha wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, if he wouldn't have done it, we would have never known it. That's what I'm saying.
No,
like,
what I'm saying
just
is
leave it alone. He should have never said nothing.
Pusha wouldn't have said anything if Pharrell was cool with it, I think.
No, I agree with you. What I'm saying is
so I think
he
Pharrell
still should have left it
it
alone. This was pure marketing. Because it's the only thing that we heard
it's
about
marketing.
this album.
It's marketing.
I never.
But stop. Don't do that.
No, on everything I love.
Don't do that.
This is the only thing I've heard about this album.
I understand what you're saying. But what I'm saying is, don't do that where you. Have you heard the songs?
No.
That's the problem. See, that's what I'm saying. Because it's hard.
Music,
the songs are hard.
Music is subjective. You're
I
not
get it,
you're not an artist I want to go listen to.
I get it. But you then can't talk about the songs not being impactful if you're not really.
I never said
for
see, that's how I know you weren't listening.
I
never said the songs weren't impactful.
Yes.
What I'm saying is
that's all you heard is you hear is the gossip.
It came and went. I heard more viral videos, seen more viral videos and seen more viral statements about the Carter 6 being trash or mixed reviews than about this situation. That's how you know you should have just rapped and let it go and not even talked about the situation. I guess I'm one of the people I just don't want to hear the beef and I don't want to hear the like I'm saying like, I don't want to hear the craziness because we all know, man, majority of y'all ain't finna.
No, they ain't
stop trying to play like it.
But
unless we gonna have a celebrity boxing match or something.
Nah, because I don't think everything has to come to that solution.
Yeah,
though.
Sometimes you gotta get it off.
Nah,
I think some people should fight and get it off their chest. After you fight, you should be able to dap it off. Whether you take your L like a man or not.
I respect.
Yeah.
Like,
what do you think?
About
should he have responded? Should he have said anything? You think?
Yeah, I think I think if you my partner and I know you ain't like that, but you expressed to me how that affected you or not, or how you don't like whatever that was, then yeah, I'm gonna speak up for you. If we really dogs like that, which from my understanding they are dogs because they've been making music since 2000s, Pharrell and Clips.
Right.
Like they came out around the same time. They helped each other. Like so, I get the brotherhood and why I would step up for you. Like yeah, I get it. And obviously it's not a fighting thing. And then the way Pusha describes it in the song is how Travis portrayed himself to him as being a solid friend. So now you being a solid friend, but then at the same time you out here doing this backstabbing stuff, it's kind of fake to me.
But you don't know the facts. You just speak on how you feel.
No, not who, me or them.
No, Pusha.
No, well, yeah, that's his experience.
No, that's your experience. You speaking on how you feel, but you don't know for sure. He knew that Drake was about to do this on the track. That's why I said we don't know the final edits, the final detail. We don't know how that happened, bro. It's Drake. Drake could have called before the album went right in and said, "Nah, give me 2 more hours. I got it."
That's true.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's true.
Like, come on now, bro. And then, like, think about it. Like I said, to me, it was one of them things. It was like, dog, Pusha, just rap. Like,
But
if
he's
people love
doing
your
that
music,
too,
people like you who love hip hop, like true, like I love true lyricism, but people but like, you know what I'm saying, who love just they listen to everything that come out. That's hip hop head, like, purists like yourself.
Yeah.
Of course they gonna listen to it. Give them something. Give them something to talk about. Don't go in here talking about another man beef. Oh, I felt like this or that. Man, get out your get out your feelings, my boy. Like, I'm sorry, that's how I feel about it. Get out your feelings. Just spit. Just make it about music.
I get it.
Because it seemed like only time you want to come out is and sell music is when you sell controversy.
Controversy sells.
Does. Yeah. Smart man. I never said he was stupid. I never said that.
And
you can't be in the game that long.
Yes, and I will suggest you. I can't make you do it. I can't make you search. I would suggest you listen to the songs. 2 songs have dropped. I think the album is dropping like July 4th.
I'm good, bro.
But why?
It's just not my cup of tea.
I know, but you haven't heard it.
Yeah, but he's not. Yeah, but why would I want to go listen to him? The last song I listened to a clip. Last time I listened to a clip song was that grinding.
Bro, I respect it. I respect it. I got a last question for you.
That's one thing I love about streaming. It makes the music a lot more like you can select.
Accessible.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have to sit up there and you can't force feed me anything.
Yeah.
A random video come on there, you just put it on there 7 times throughout the day, and okay, now I kind of like it. There's a certain part I like. Now I'm like, no, I love that music. I can just sit up there and say, you know what? Nope. Might get us a try. Nope. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I like that. Compared
to
having to go buy the album, now you got to go through the whole album that you already paid for. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you got to say, oh, this is trash. This is trash. This is just trash. This is fine. This is trash. This is fine. You know, like no.
I get it, but I also don't like it because at least back then, whenever you were paying for the whole album up front, artists were getting artists would be getting paid more now today with the knowledge that we have. If we were if people were paying for the entire album rather than listening to a song, because a stream is like I think $1, bro, is like 1,000 streams on Apple or 1,200 streams on Spotify to make $1.
Make $1
to make $1, dog.
And some people making money out here though.
Duh.
If you can get up there. You can
yeah. But I'm saying it's still.
That's not bad.
And
if you got 300,000 streams,
nigga, you're shooting at the 1%. I'm talking about the rest of the rest.
Nigga, 300,000. That's like you.
Nigga, that's 1%.
You man.
That's okay.
Because they got
5. That's 5%.
I was about to say
that's 5%. That ain't that's not most people, and that's not most. That's not. I don't think that's 90% of the people making it.
And you're on different platforms too. You know what I'm saying? They got different measurements.
Well, I think Apple pays the. No. I think the Jay-Z one. I forget what it's called. The Tidal. Tidal pays the most.
Yeah, I do.
But I don't even think Tidal is still in business or something. I don't know. Either way, I gotta.
Have you ever used Tidal? I tried to support it.
I tried it too, but it wasn't
unfamiliar for me.
Yeah, and it wasn't easy to access and stuff. It was kind of complicated, so I just didn't. And I have no money to be supporting that and Apple and
at the time. Yeah.
I got a last question for you, T.
Talk to me.
Cosmetic surgery. I saw this on I was watching the Joe Budden podcast, and they were discussing what kind of cosmetic surgery would you have on yourself if you could have any type of cosmetic surgery.
You go first.
Hair implants.
You do the Tory Lanez?
I would do the Tory Lanez. I would do the Tory Lanez.
You would know about that big old nose?
You know what? When I was insecure about it and younger, in my teens and 13 and 10 and people would make fun of it, yes.
I can smell a mailman.
At this age, nah, dog. I've grown into it. I do hair. I don't know if I would get all new mouth teeth.
Veneers?
Yeah, but like the ones that I don't know if that's cosmetic. I don't know if that's considered cosmetic, but I would do that. And I saw Remember the dude? I think we spoke about this on the podcast. Vlad had a dude on Vlad.
And the
The
penis.
guy, no, the guy that had the height.
Oh, the knees. So yeah.
And I saw like the after effect of it now. No, it wasn't his knee. I think it was like in his
shins?
femur here. Yeah, and
Okay.
they extended it. And now, I guess a year later, now he's fully recovered. Bro is walking outside like it ain't nothing. I might get the height. I might get the height one, dog. Be like 6'4", 6'5" probably.
I'm cool. I'm a smooth 6 feet. I'm cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I say I'm cool. I don't know. I'm really comfortable with myself. I'd probably do the teeth.
Teeth.
Cause I got all my wisdom's going back here, so and I got like 2 on the side. I'm like, all right, yeah. I'll probably do the teeth.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I have all my teeth, everything. That's why I say I don't know.
You might
I love myself.
You
bro.
might do the
I have big
calf
feet.
implants. You might do the calf implants.
It's on my calf.
They get you them a little bigger.
Why would I want bigger calves? I never heard a woman
I
say,
don't know.
"Ooh, he
I
got
don't
some
know.
big old calves." I like
I
that.
don't know.
I've never heard that.
I don't know, bro. I'm just saying calves.
No.
T acting like his hairline ain't going. But
It's
it's
not.
okay. But it's okay.
I'm in my
We
30s,
gon-
bro,
we-
and
we-
it's still the same as high school,
we
bro.
We gonna live in delusion.
He's
we started
mad
this
because
episode with delusion,
in
and we
his
gonna end this
30s
episode in delusion.
In his 30s, he's gone.
It is.
And it's hereditary. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, 'cause my brother, yeah.
He should have known when remember back to them first couple episodes when him and his brother told the story about when they seen their daddy on the beach. He should have seen when his daddy had a beach on his head. He should have known it was going to get passed down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though, you don't think about that as well. I didn't think about that as a kid. Like genetics and stuff like that. I didn't think, oh, because my dad ain't got hair, I'm gonna end up like that. That never crossed my mind until I started losing my hair. I'm like, dang, this is crazy. And it's not like I started losing it to where I'm in the shower and I do this and then hair
Yeah,
falls
alopecia
out.
or something,
It literally just stopped growing. It's like the sucker just said, nah, I'm done. I've worked long enough. I've grown.
It's hot right here.
Yeah, it's enough. That's enough. Let's just stop growing hair, which is crazy. But yeah, that's been another episode.
Great episode.
Purely Thought Podcast. I am your host, Mr. DHE, and this is my God.
_DL5. You follow me for complexion for the connection advice.
DHE, man. Out. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, man. Peace.
Peace.
Oh my gosh.